Yes, indeed. We're going to show y'all about this ledger here. When you first starting off in the game of Red Dead Redemption, I hope y'all are looting, scavenging, whatever you want to call it. You got to be nitty and gritty. You got to be out there on the look for anything and everything to try to make sure that you have enough money. Because when you are out there doing robberies, just if it's just normal people on the street or with the gang, if it's with the gang, for the most part you gonna get a share, as well as the gang's gonna get a share, and then they gonna put some of it in the pot. So as you can see, Arthur has collected the most so far. Well, he's not collected, he's donated the most. He's donated the most so far. The total camp funds is $189.19. So the gang's pretty rich right now, you know. They got some money. But one thing you want to do, you always want to make some upgrades and purchases to the camp, so that you can stay, everybody can stay well fed, number one, stay good, healthy, as well as have enough ammunition for whatever they need to do out and about in the town. But see, the first thing, before we do all of that, what I like to do, because it's only 3 pages, so this is leather working tools. It says buy some leather working tools for Pearson. Gain access to extra crafting options. Chicken coop. Buy a chicken coop for camp. Add nutrition to all camp stews. Dead eye boost when consuming the stew. That's $175. At the camp horse station. Buy a horse station, a place and retrieve horses from the stables, or recall your main horse to camp. Lodging. Upgrade Dutch's lodging. Encourages others to donate. That's what we need to do, but we need a little bit more money. Arthur's munitions. Increase armory supplies, adds repeater ammo and arrows. That's $60. Pearson's provisions wagon. Increase the total provisions, adds fresh fruit and basic canned goods. Strauss's medicine wagon. Increases total supplies, includes snake oil to restore deadeye and bitters to restore stamina. So what we gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and buy the cheap stuff first. What I usually would do is buy the most expensive stuff, because like I said, I'm always just looting.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Fine.
I'll finish and I'll tell you.
Are up to date. Side sacks, a lot of them.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know. I know.
Well, as I was saying before I was interrupted by Herr Strauss, let's go and get back to this ledger. Usually I would buy the most expensive things in the camp, but just for this tutorial of y'all, I'm just gonna show, just because you want to try to get most of the stuff pretty quickly. So yeah, I really wish that it was different and you could just, you know, I wish it was different where you could get the most expensive things. Like you can get all of, like, see, this is still Strauss's medicine wagon. I wish that you could continuously I wish instead of just having to buy the 30, 50, and the 75, I wish you could just go ahead and buy the $75 worth items, you know, because I mean, that would just be so much better. It'd be so much easier. I mean, because when you add that all up together, when you add 75 plus 50 plus 30, that's $155 when you could have just spent 75, and then now you still gotta restock it.
How are you? All well? I'm alright.
And see, now the camp don't have no money, so what you do is you contribute. And so let's see what we got. One thing I wish that it was just like a tap instead of us to hold down as well. That would be so much better. And we gonna go ahead and contribute, because we gonna make sure that we got our camp looking right. Now I ain't got no money because I'm trying to help. Because I'm trying to help the camp. So you know what that means. Y'all best get to donating. And once again, who's the one giving all the money? Arthur. Arthur's doing it all. Arthur's doing it all. Nobody else is pitching in.
That's enough for me.
So once again, you want to make sure that your camp is looking right. You want to make sure that you have all your goods, all your snake oils, your snake health cures, your horse stamina, horse revivers, gun oils, ammunition. You want to make sure that you have all of that stuff. You know, you want to have that in proper shape. You know, because sadly we ain't gonna be able to get all the ammunition that we need probably, just because it costs so much. But it'll be all right. See, I don't even. Let's see. So. Well, that's been Big Buck's tutorial on accounting. Uh-oh. What's this old man singing?
So lovely. Gently on her I did say, she pulled up her garments, so scared it would soil. I out with old Phoenix went boring for oil. I hadn't been boring 6 inches or more. The oil from my auger so freely did pour. She wiggled her ass, looked up and smiled, said, "Bear down on your auger, for I know you struck oil." Things went on and on for a week or 10 days. My auger machinery got to fire in some ways. Oh, I'm out.
What a little weird old song from old Uncle.